MMA, mixed martial arts, it's more than just fighting, it's a test of skill, will, and heart. Inside the octagon, two warriors collide. They use everything: punches, kicks, wrestling, jiu-jitsu. It's a global phenomenon, millions of fans, countless athletes. This is the world of MMA. The seeds of MMA were sown long ago. Long before the octagon, the bright lights and the roaring crowds, there were ancient warriors who sought the most effective ways to defend themselves and conquer their enemies. These early combatants were the true pioneers of mixed martial arts, blending various techniques and styles to create a comprehensive approach to fighting. Ancient warriors sought the most effective fighting methods. They trained rigorously, honing their skills in both armed and unarmed combat. From the battlefields of ancient China to the gladiatorial arenas of Rome, these fighters were constantly evolving, learning from each encounter and integrating new techniques into their repertoires. Think of the Greek pankration, a brutal mix of striking and grappling. This ancient sport, which dates back to the Olympic Games of 648 BC, combined elements of boxing and wrestling, allowing for a wide range of techniques. Competitors could use punches, kicks, joint locks, and chokeholds, making it one of the earliest forms of mixed martial arts. Fast forward centuries. The Gracie family in Brazil developed Brazilian jiu-jitsu. Helio Gracie, in particular, adapted traditional Japanese jiu-jitsu techniques to create a system that emphasized leverage and technique over brute strength. This innovation allowed smaller practitioners to defeat much larger opponents, revolutionizing the world of martial arts. They proved its dominance in the early days of the UFC. When the Ultimate Fighting Championship was founded in 1993, it was designed to pit different martial arts styles against each other to determine which was the most effective. Royce Gracie, representing Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, won 3 of the first 4 tournaments, showcasing the effectiveness of his family's techniques on a global stage. Vale Tudo, another ancestor of MMA, emerged in Brazil. Meaning anything goes in Portuguese, Vale Tudo matches were notorious for their lack of rules and regulations. Fighters from various disciplines would compete in these no-holds-barred contests, further contributing to the evolution of mixed martial arts. No rules, no weight classes. These brutal contests were a true test of a fighter's skill, endurance, and adaptability. Without the constraints of modern regulations, competitors had to rely on their instincts and training to survive and emerge victorious. It was raw and uncompromising. The intensity and unpredictability of these early matches laid the foundation for the sport we know today. Fighters had to be well-rounded, capable of striking, grappling, and defending against a wide array of attacks. These early forms of combat laid the groundwork for MMA as we know it. The blending of different martial arts styles, the emphasis on versatility and adaptability, and the relentless pursuit of the most effective techniques have all contributed to the evolution of mixed martial arts. Today, MMA is a global phenomenon, but its roots can be traced back to these ancient warriors and their quest for martial excellence. MMA is a melting pot of martial arts. It brings together the best elements from a variety of fighting styles, creating a unique and dynamic sport. It takes the best techniques from various disciplines: striking, grappling, and submissions. Each discipline contributes something essential to the overall skill set of an MMA fighter. Muay Thai offers powerful kicks and clinch work. Wrestling provides takedowns and control, while Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu focuses on submissions and ground control. A complete MMA fighter is well-rounded. They must be proficient in all areas of combat. This means not only mastering striking and grappling, but also understanding the transitions between these phases. The ability to seamlessly switch from standing to ground fighting is what sets great fighters apart. They can knock you out on your feet with a perfectly timed punch or kick. The striking aspect of MMA is influenced by disciplines like boxing, kickboxing, and Muay Thai. Precision, power, and timing are crucial, or choke you out on the ground with a well-executed submission. Ground fighting is where Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and wrestling shine. Techniques like arm bars, chokeholds, and joint locks can end a fight in seconds. No single style is enough. To be successful in MMA, fighters must train in multiple disciplines. This cross-training ensures they are prepared for any situation that may arise in the cage. A boxer needs takedown defense. Even the best strikers must learn to defend against takedowns to keep the fight standing where they are most comfortable. A wrestler needs to know submissions. Wrestlers, known for their control and takedowns, must also learn submission techniques to finish fights on the ground. Adaptability is key. MMA fighters are constantly evolving, learning new techniques, sharpening their skills. The sport is ever-changing, and fighters must stay ahead of the curve. This means continuous learning and adaptation, incorporating new strategies and techniques into their training regimen. The best fighters are those who never stop improving, always seeking to refine their craft and stay one step ahead of their competition. Striking is a fundamental aspect of MMA. It's about delivering powerful blows. Punches, kicks, knees, and elbows are all weapons in the octagon. MMA fighters draw inspiration from various striking arts. Muay Thai, known for its devastating kicks and clinch work, is a popular choice. Boxing, with its emphasis on footwork and combinations, is essential for hand striking. The ability to deliver knockout blows is a game-changer in MMA. Grappling is the other side of the MMA coin. It's about controlling your opponent on the ground. Takedowns, positional dominance, and ground and pound are key elements. Wrestling provides a strong foundation for takedowns and top control. Judo offers throws and trips that can quickly end a fight. Once the fight hits the mat, the battle for position is on. Section 6. The Art of Submission, Forcing the Tap. In the world of mixed martial arts, submissions are not just a technique but an art form. They are the ultimate demonstration of control, skill, and strategy. Submissions are the ultimate form of control in MMA. They allow a fighter to dominate their opponent without the need for striking. This is why submissions are often seen as the pinnacle of technical prowess in the sport. They involve using joint locks and chokes to force an opponent to submit. Joint locks target the limbs, applying pressure to the joints to cause pain and potential injury, compelling the opponent to concede. Chokes, on the other hand, restrict blood flow or air, leading to a quick and decisive end to the bout. Brazilian jiu-jitsu is renowned for its effectiveness in submissions. This martial art focuses on leverage and technique, allowing even a smaller practitioner to control and submit a larger opponent. The principles of Brazilian jiu-jitsu have been integrated into MMA, making it a cornerstone of modern fighting strategies. From arm locks to leg locks to chokes, the possibilities are endless. Each submission technique has its own set of intricacies and counters, creating a complex web of potential moves and responses. This depth is what makes submission grappling so fascinating and challenging. A skilled submission artist can end a fight in an instant. The ability to force a tap out not only demonstrates technical skill, but also mental acuity and strategic thinking. It's a testament to the fighter's ability to read their opponent and capitalize on any given opportunity. The threat of a submission adds another layer of complexity to MMA. Fighters must constantly be aware of their positioning and the potential for a submission attempt. This ever-present danger forces them to be vigilant and adaptive, making every moment in the cage a test of both physical and mental endurance. The mental game in submissions is just as crucial as the physical. Fighters must anticipate their opponent's moves, set traps, and execute their techniques with precision. This mental chess game is what separates good fighters from great ones. Training for submissions requires dedication and repetition. Fighters spend countless hours drilling techniques, refining their skills, and learning to recognize the subtle cues that indicate an opening for a submission. This relentless practice is what hones their abilities and prepares them for the high-stakes environment of a real fight. Some of the most memorable moments in MMA history have come from spectacular submissions. These victories are celebrated not just for their technical brilliance but for the drama and excitement they bring to the sport. They are a reminder of the beauty and complexity of MMA, where a single move can change the course of a fight. Ultimately, submissions embody the spirit of martial arts: respect, discipline, and the pursuit of excellence. They are a testament to the hard work and dedication of the fighters who master them, and they continue to captivate audiences around the world. Section 7. MMA and Self-Defense Real-World Application. MMA is not just about fighting in a cage. The skills learned in MMA translate to real-world self-defense situations. Awareness, distance management, and the ability to defend against strikes and takedowns are invaluable. Of course, avoiding dangerous situations is always the best approach. But if you ever find yourself in a physical altercation, MMA training can provide you with the tools to defend yourself. Section 8. Fitness Unleashed, Building a Warrior's Physique. MMA training is incredibly demanding. It pushes athletes to their physical and mental limits. The combination of striking, grappling, and conditioning work develops exceptional strength, endurance, and agility. The sport requires explosive power, flexibility, and cardiovascular fitness. Regular MMA training can transform your body into a lean, mean fighting machine. It's a great way to get in shape and challenge yourself. Section 9. Conclusion. Embrace the challenge, reap the rewards. MMA is more than just a sport. It's a journey of self-discovery. It teaches discipline, respect, and perseverance. The skills you learn in MMA can benefit you both inside and outside the cage. Whether you're interested in self-defense, fitness, or simply pushing your limits, MMA has something to offer. Embrace the challenge and you'll be amazed by what you can achieve.